died of asphyxia due to drowning, and the manner of her death is homicide. After police debunked an Amber Alert for her disappearance, court documents allege that her father killed Melina in a wooded area off of State Route 74 in Ticonderoga last Saturday night. Her body was found by a team of environmental conservation officers in a nearby pond under a log. Luciano Frattolin has an online presence, including several social media posts. He describes himself as a loving dad and refers to Melina as the light of his...
Saturday, Luciano Frattolin called 911 around 10 p.m. from alongside a highway heading north near Lake George, New York. Here is what police say he said per WRGB-TV.
So the suspect's initial account is that he had pulled over in the area of exit 22 of Lake George, pulled over to a parking lot area. His initial report is he steps away to a wooded area, returns to the vehicle, and at that point, his child is found from the vehicle. He reports a suspicious white van fleeing the scene southbound. During a subsequent interview, he then reports two unknown males forced her into a white van. That lead was thoroughly investigated and disproved.
Police say Luciano and Melina were heading back to Canada after they spent 10 days in the U.S. on vacation, and they crossed into the U.S. legally on July 11th. Police put out an Amber Alert on Saturday night, but police say over time, they found inconsistencies in what Luciano was reportedly telling them. They say around 6:30 p.m. on Saturday night, Melina called her mom to tell her that she and her dad were heading home after their trip. Police say it didn't seem that she was in duress or in danger, at least on the phone. The next day before noon, police say they searched a wooded area near Ticonderoga, New York that they believe Luciano had visited, and that is where they made a terrible discovery.
On Sunday, July 20th, a search detail comprised of officers from multiple agencies conducted an organized search in the town of Ticonderoga, New York. In an area Mr. Frattolin was suspected of having visited. During that search detail, at approximately 10:50, members of the New York State Police Forest Rangers located Melina deceased in the shallow portion of a pond.
Police say on Sunday, Luciano was to return Melina to her mom. That's his estranged wife, who has full custody of the 9-year-old girl. Police believe that Luciano killed his daughter after she called her mom on the phone to tell her that they were heading home before he made that 911 call a few hours later and, according to police, lied about what actually happened. Again, there was no abduction. Police say they don't have an official motive for the alleged crime. Melina's cause of death has yet to be determined, and she came to the U.S. with her dad on July 11th, according to police. Here's his picture. His name is Luciano Frattolin. Police say the two of them came into the U.S. for a dad and daughter trip. They went to New York City, they visited Connecticut, they went to some spots in upstate New York, according to police. Luciano is reportedly the founder of an organic coffee company. Here's his bio on the company's website, and in that biography, it reads that his daughter Melina is the light of his life, and quote, she is the inspiration for, well, everything. Luciano grew up in Ethiopia. The bio goes on to say, quote, his pursuits for building a more equitable and just world are deeply guided by his determination that she, his daughter, will not have to endure the same social injustices that he encountered throughout his childhood. His Instagram shows him taking Melina sledding in the snow. His social media makes the story so much more difficult to bear because of how much time it seemed that he spent with his daughter. And at least there was the appearance that he loved his daughter. This is a montage of all the places they went together. This just hits you in the heart, if you're a parent or not, when you watch all of this. Here is Melina on Valentine's Day with a horse, in a picture posted by her dad. And here he is giving her a big hug, a kiss on the head, and what appears to be her birthday. After seeing all of that,